Retirement. It may be something that you're thinking about or you're ready for now, or you could be decades away from being ready for retirement, but it is still something important to think about and plan for the future. 4 out of 5 Americans between the ages of 50 to 61 are concerned about the cost of retirement and availability for programs such as Social Security to be able to help them afford their lifestyle in retirement. The West Coast can be an ideal place for retirement based on the weather, abundance of nature, and beauty, and cities which will cover all of your basic needs like good hospitals. Oregon and Washington were found to be 2 of the best states for retirement, but in a recent article by MSN Travel, 42 of the 50 best places to retire on the West Coast, aka the Blessed Coast, aka the Best Coast, are in California. This study compared towns, cities, and suburbs in California, Oregon, and Washington and ranked retirement desirability based on weather, access to healthcare, crime rates, entertainment options, restaurants, and other amenities. On a side note, a recent state study found that the 6th happiest county in all of California is Santa Cruz County, right next to Monterey, and the 14th happiest county in California is Monterey County. I have some clients who just closed on a house in Santa Cruz County last week, and they looked pretty darn happy to be getting the keys to their brand new house. I can't believe that people in Santa Cruz and Monterey counties are happier than in places like the Mojave Desert. Who knew? The list includes places like Newport Beach, Manhattan Beach, Montecito and Santa Barbara, where celebrities like Oprah and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle live. But in this video, I will be going over the places that made the list in Monterey County. You may or may not be surprised by number 1 on the list of best places to retire on the West Coast. Coming in at number 31 on the list of the best places to retire on the West Coast is Carmel-by-the-Sea. Carmel-by-the-Sea has a population of just over 3,000 residents. With an abundance of beauty and the charm of a quaint European village, it is no surprise that this gem made the list. Another aspect of living in Carmel-by-the-Sea that is ideal for retirement is the walkability of the town. According to the website walkscore.com, Carmel-by-the-Sea has a walk score of 94 out of 100. You can easily walk to Carmel Beach or Ocean Avenue with plenty of choices from markets to shopping to restaurants. Number 10 on the list is Pacific Grove. Pacific Grove is a town of just over 15,000 residents, which has 2 nicknames, Butterfly Town USA and the Last Hometown. Pacific Grove truly does have a hometown feel where people are friendly and laid back. Pacific Grove is also a very walkable town with a walk score of 83 out of 100. Depending on where you live, you can walk to the ocean, Lovers Point Park, Asilomar State Beach, and downtown Pacific Grove, with markets, coffee shops, and plenty of restaurants. And number 1 on the list of the best places to retire is the Del Monte Forest. You may be asking yourself, what is the Del Monte Forest? This is going to be better known as Pebble Beach, although parts of Monterey, Pacific Grove, and Carmel-by-the-Sea do touch the Del Monte Forest. You're going to have an abundance of the outdoors and nature in Pebble Beach. And if you're a golf enthusiast or looking to take that up as an activity in retirement, you're going to be in the right place. And you don't even have to fight an alligator for your ball like in Florida. Pebble Beach won't have as high of a walkability rating due to the fact that you'll have to get in the car to get to places like supermarkets, coffee shops, and restaurants outside of the Pebble Beach Resort restaurants, but it is a very walkable place for access to the coast, beaches, and outdoors. Retiring in these locations in Monterey County or California in general can be difficult for some, mostly due to the cost of living. In 2022, California housing affordability dropped to the lowest levels in over a decade, with only 16% of households being able to afford purchasing the median home price of $883,000. The downside of living in paradise in places like Pacific Grove, Carmel-by-the-Sea, and the Del Monte Forest area is that the houses are going to be far more expensive than that median California home price. Ideally, if you're a ways away from retirement, you can start planning now and looking into purchasing your dream retirement home. Since 2008, homes have gone up an average of 8 to 10% a year in Monterey County, with homes going up around 20% a year during that 2020 to 2022 COVID housing boom. For those who can afford it, California boasts high life expectancy, likely due to the lifestyle that many Californians live, locally grown healthy foods, a range of sights and attractions, coastal living, and year-round access to the outdoors. So if you're planning to retire to the area, purchasing a home now as an investment may make it easier for you to afford housing when you are eventually ready to retire. If you have any questions about living in the area, are looking for your dream home, or wondering the value of your home in today's market as a seller, be sure to give me a call, send me a text, or an email at toby.fernie@gmail.com. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for future content all about real estate and living here in Monterey, California.
Click the icon to subscribe to more content from living in Monterey, California.